It's done. It just finished. It's live now. Be right back. Sector 1. Sector 3.
Beer 30, alright.
That one, sure. Okay. It's a pretty good one, Scar. Uh-oh. Is that me disconnecting? Oh, hang on. I have to mute my other one. Primus. Oh, that reminds me. Bloop. And bloop. Settings. Bugatti.
Hey.
Good evening.
How we doing?
Pretty good. Although I have to admit, whenever I hear Primus, I can only think of their cover of Devil Went Down to Georgia. No, it is. It is. It's also not most of what they're famous for, but...
Sector 2 is 2.
Oh, shoot. I gotta switch to sequential.
Hey guys, can I get a mic check?
Copy.
Mic check. 1, 2.
Thank you.
Mike's not here.
Load. Unload. Let's see. I need to be an admin so I can assign a weight penalty to all BMWs.
Oh, thank you.
What was this? Not sure why that happened. Okay. Bonk. Let's see. Right.
So,
Go.
Yes.
Not that.
That's it? Just 50?
Yeah, I'd go crazy.
Well, could you clear my penalty?
You have a penalty?
No pit speed limiter.
Doesn't. Let's see, what is it for a clearing penalty? It's that one. Back. Map. Did that do anything?
Yep, I see 50 to Brett.
Oh no, I just cleared Max.
Alright.
Max penalty. Okay.
You
time to
watch,
learn
this week will be a front-wheel drive circuit.
Oh, he does this every time.
Who?
This guy I work with on some setup stuff, but he always has the lowest rotational value, and I have no idea why. Can't.
Lowest in the steering.
Yeah, it's like the thing just doesn't work. Let's see, 80.
Because of the RF1 steering rack model, which I think this mod might still use, but in general, with RF1 and AMS1, AMS2, the lower the steering ratio or steering rack, steering lock, whatever they want to call it, the less understeer you'll immediately suffer from oversteering the wheel because you've got a longer range.
Right.
So you've got more to play with before you're, going past the slip point.
Right. And I'll be honest, when I first was looking at it, I actually thought that's what you were supposed to be going for if you wanted to actually have it so it had more rotational effect. And I was like, oh, that's not what's happening here. So, because that's what I was used to out of NR 2003.
Yeah. I think that's the theory of why they're doing it, but I don't think it always works.
But I see it with, like I know with the way that George has it, it's the same effect where it's just based off of degree rotation. And you have to have more rotation in order to get it to turn more sharply. To turn faster, basically.
Yeah. You kind of need to find a personal balance with that anyway.
True. It's weird racing on this part of the track.
It is. It's like you start off going, yep, Le Mans, and then all of a sudden, oh no, not Le Mans.
actually a cool little circuit.
This is another one which I've spent more time in the MotoGP games.
Let's go to these points. That's where you need to get to.
For some reason, it reminds me of Silverstone. But I don't know why.
I don't know, the current Silverstone's kind of got the feeling that there was a better track there before. This is fun in its own right.
The feeling that there was.
I was kind of going to say something very similar.
This used to be good. But, yeah, it is unfortunate. But Silverstone suffers the things it does.
Yeah, the new first sector is just, it replaced one of my favourite parts of the track.
Yeah. A lot of people's favorite parts of the track.
Yep.
Yeah, I keep seeing that window tint, maybe like the valence, thinking that there's like weather off in the distance when you cut across certain corners. Like, oh man, it's dark over there. Might it rain?
Thank you. But I overshot.
Oh.
In sector 1. Spec. Show.
Oh, yeah.
Went to church, Russ.
No, that's on Silverstone. Or Donington.
Ah.
Or Thruxton? Thruxton. Pape. I think Pape has gone off.
Yeah, look, the brakes going into the first time.
I like this truck.
Are you running the Peugeot here? Or are you in the Vox? I feel like the Peugeots should be very successful here. I feel like this is a much wider track than what we've really had so far.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of room.
Let's get that lap time away. About 5 minutes, speaking of time. Let's see, we fix some of this. Oh boy. Yep. I don't know why he doesn't have max pedal force all the way in there.
Less likely to lock up.
Feels like, I don't know, cheating.
You're giving away braking distance at peak grip, but as soon as you lose that peak grip, you're easily going to lock up and cost yourself a lot of front grip in these front wheel drive rails. You need that.
Huh. I see a repeated texture on the rearview mirror. Just a couple more minutes. As the Ferris wheel is going.
So new fastest lap for Rice, 45.5.
And it's JT Tammy.
Gotta get the track. I'll be on in a moment.
In a moment. Why is SimHub not showing up? What's the deal? Don't like this. Try restarting. Cool. Okay, come on. Well, I guess it's about time. Since we don't have a whole lot of people on tonight, I will let you go ahead and keep running around. You don't have to clear the track, but please do listen as I go through the racing brief, if you don't mind. Thank you all for coming, joining us tonight for the Bugatti round of the Super Touring World Cup and the wonderful Serial Cherry mod with all the cars available. Please stay on Discord so you can hear race direction as you're on Discord. You do not have to talk if you do not wish, but please make sure that you can listen in case any messages are required. So there is no typing during the race, all that fun stuff. Qualifying and race, we ask that you be, a little bit more quiet, respectful to your fellow drivers as you go around. But hey, everything else, free game. Enjoy. Just don't breathe heavily into the mic. No one would do that, but just things. Driver aids, we have clutch, auto lift, and blip only, as always, plus any onboard aids, which ain't much, not even a pit limiter. So keep that in mind in case you do happen on pit road. Tonight's races will, of course, be two 20-minute sprints, which, same as always, same as it ever was. Pardon me one moment while I just coming back into the server here. And maybe sometime today. There we go. Okay, now it's going. All right, so yes, where was I? For tonight's race, 20-minute sprints. We will be doing the orange zone up through turn 4, so that's the first right-hander curving back into the to the Bugatti circuit off of the main Le Mans circuit. So that long right-hander at Rashidad. So yep, up through there, it's orange zone. Penalties are of course heavier if they happen, but I'm sure we'll all be good. Track limits, one wheel touching the racing surface. The track cuts seem to be pretty accurate. Not too harsh, not too soft. So most of the time, you're just going to be kind of looking out for that. I haven't really seen any spot where you can take full advantage or anything like that. But of course, if someone happens upon it, just remember one wheel at least touching the racing surface at all times. For pit entry and exit, entry is a little bit more simple. It's mostly kind of a straight shot in there, but the exit's kind of straightforward also, although it is a bit longer. So keep that in mind as you're driving down that long bit towards the Dunlop chicane section, which I have to double check because I can't remember if it ends. I think it ends just before that, doesn't it? As in you can accelerate away past the pit wall, and then the end is just sort of merging kind of thing. I think that's right. Could be wrong, but I'll double check that. Anyway, so as we're going through, remember pit road does have an 80-kilometer speed limit. There is no ghosting, so you can hit pretty much anything you see. I do strongly recommend auto headlights and wipers, although we won't really have rain, it doesn't look like. And the lighting should be early morning, so it shouldn't be a problem, but it might be useful just to have because, RF2 things. Blue flags, very simply, treat blue flag drivers like any other car, except blue flag drivers may not use defensive lines against faster cars. Both drivers have a responsibility for executing a clean pass, be consistent, and play nice. And always follow the CMS Golden Rule of racing. If you gain advantage through contact or a track cut, yield the advantage by returning the position to the driver you passed or slowing down to negate the time advantages gained. If your race was affected by another driver and you feel the situation needs reviewed by race stewards, please submit an IRR. Link in the Discord. Outstanding penalties, there are a few for this race. Make sure that you do serve them during the first 3 laps of the race. Not many, looks like some stop and goes, stop and holds, whatever they are, and that should be it. Any DQs or penalties assigned during the race, I cannot clear. So that's up to you. Same with qualifying. So make sure that you take it easy going out pit road for sure, and all should be good. If you're stuck, if you're upside down, caught against a wall, just something happened, but your car's not dead, don't hit escape. Control delete. Come back in. You might be some laps down, but still eligible for some points. And of course, there's always race 2 with the full reverse grid. So things can only go up from there, right? There will be no pit box check after qualifying, and no compulsory stops. So make sure you have enough fuel. Right, Mac? Any questions?
Race 2 up.
And one note, as some of you have seen, where did it go? We are imposing a weight ballast to the BMW. It is going up 50 kilograms. That was after some provocative testing offline. So we'll take a look at that. If it needs adjusted as we move forward, we will make sure to do so. Unfortunately, I haven't had an opportunity to add that ballast through the mod, so I'm doing it manually tonight, but that should be included as we go forward. I'm just getting back in to give myself admin permissions since I dropped that. I see Scar is saying, so it ends at the wall. Okay, thank you. Yes. So use caution as you're going down the pit road kind of merge ramp area, whatever you call it. Corner is tricky to take at speed. Certainly don't want to see anybody accidentally lose it out into traffic or anything like that, so just be mindful and all should be good. Oh, come on.
Boo.
I think I got everybody. Yeah. Were there any other questions, concerns, thoughts, feelings? Or the same?
Hey Ross, just to let you know, I cleared it up with Ryan that my penalty was already served at the last race.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we had a little bit of chat. All's good there. Yeah, I don't think there's any concern. He's good. I'm good. It's all good, man. It's all good.
So where is Arrive and Drive?
He's here.
I'm doing my first laps. Getting 50 kilograms of mid-lap.
He's just arriving and driving and getting 50 kilos of donuts.
Earning his nickname.
I did that to somebody during a practice at ERC, except I loaded them up with a maximum. I think it was 200 kilograms just before their a heavy braking zone that was fully loaded, and the car just went straight.
Oh, we used to do that in a fun league in our ACC stuff. Best part is we do it to random people in our public lobby without telling them.
Huh.
There would just be like 10 of us in a very bad car, and anybody who would get in a good car, we would just very quietly mid-race add 100 kilograms to their car.
Oh man.
It was a lot of fun at Bathurst.
Oops. Do that across Skyline.
Yeah, up the mountain.
God. If everyone's good to go, where's JT on track? I'll give you just a second here.
I'll learn and qualifying. We're fine.
Sure? All right. Next session. Next event. All right, 10 minutes. Respect the hot laps. If you're coming out on track and you see somebody coming up behind you that's on their hot lap, give them some room, and otherwise, good luck. Okay. I guess that was it. Well done, Adrian, for taking the overall and pro-am. And then to me, yay for pro. We're gonna look at some of this. And then Dave Coors for the am. Well done. Some good laps. Just double checking. Okay. Julian apparently did not want to race with us. It's in Discord anyway. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, go ahead and run out, warm up here, get used to your cars, JT running track, and oh, apparently the speed is up to 90. Not sure why, but I guess they trust us more as we get closer to the race. Dunlop just nails me.
It's more the braking after the first corner that gets me every time.
What it is, I always just cut a little bit too much. Not this one, but yeah, I know what you mean.
In a lot of cars, it's like, that's the safer version of this track?
Slightly faster.
Okay, there's something invisible to hit coming into the pits. If you get off the lane, so there's something you hit
On the right or the left?
on the left. Let's see. New person. Nice street.
You do. Yeah. Whoops. Button. Okay, well, auger it in, grab your beer, or whatever you want to grab.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Get ready to go racing. Don't forget, we roll off. Single file, please, as we go around. Feel free to warm up your brakes and tires. Just make sure you don't do anything too drastic for the drivers behind you. You pull back into your spot on the arrow. And once everyone's there, we go. Make sure I get the right setup. Nice house. Roll off, Adrian.
Just heads up, Adrian, your mic is popping every 5 seconds or so.
Hey, sorry, forgot I had the button in.
It's all good. It was a bit like Darth Vader.
My fan does that to people.
Are they just not a fan?
I was about to say, sounds like a pretty obsessive fan if they turn everyone into Darth Vader.
Well, at least that fan doesn't suck.
As we come around, just make sure you get back on the correct side of the road. You come to the main straight here. And remember, if you do have a penalty to serve, do so within the first 3 racing laps. And, just be careful, because I guess there is a little bit of geometry on the left that you guys just stay inside your line as you're going on the pit road. That's true for anyone. And good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
across the line for Craig. Well done to Scar, myself, and Dave Coors for taking their respective classes. We start the warm-up. Get ourselves a reverse grid.
Those last 2 laps were awesome fun.
I could not get the thing to frickin' turn through that chicane. It just
Yeah,
suddenly
that gave me a
refused.
chance both laps.
It's just like it just died. It just said, nope, no, I'm not turning at all. I don't care what you want.
Everywhere else, you had just enough to keep me off from a run, but that was my one chance both times.
Couldn't believe it. Right at the end, too.
Please
It
make
was
sure
fun.
if you are spun around to lock your brake. There was a driver in a BMW that got spun on the opening lap in the first corner who completely lifted off the brakes and rolled backwards into oncoming cars. Do not do that.
Yep.
Also, that 44.9 that Adrian said was when he came into the pit.
I know. I was like, man, guy's serving a penalty and still crushing it.
Dude, that BMW is so neutered.
I opted for less weight, but I was talked down.
I'm glad we went from a track that was very high deg on the front tires and decided to go to a track with not as much front deg and slap a hard penalty on. Well done.
I
did say before the race that this is probably a front-wheel drive track.
It's like
there are a couple corners where it's not so much, but
I think in that final 2 minutes I might have been able to run slightly faster than you guys up front.
Yeah, I definitely had, instead of that 6-minute marker last week, it was more about that 3-minute marker, so...
let's see.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Yeah. I had to
But then
go
it
pretty
also
hard at
looked-
the start to get a chance to come back from the stop-go, but... And then the last lap I backed off because I was a bit worried about fuel. I crossed the line with 0.02 of a litre left.
Ooh, close.
Pretty
It also looks a lot closer between the front-wheel drives and rear-wheel drives here because the us were sort of going backwards because we were fighting those last 2 laps too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only time I could really gain ground on Jules was when he made a mistake.
Gilles doesn't make a mistake. I'm rooting for you, Gilles.
Alternate lines.
I kept waiting for that curve where your guys' tires fall off and it's not coming.
It happened. It was right at the end of the race. Like, I couldn't turn through the chicane. It just stopped. No matter what I did, and off or anything, like it just said, no, we're gonna go straight. So.
Yeah, whenever that cliff hits, it hits. It's not like we've got a sudden couple of laps where it's a second off. No, you're 2 seconds, 3 seconds slower all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, but how much saving of the tires are you doing at all?
I'm doing tons in that last race. Like I definitely had a 45 in me, but I just couldn't extract it in quali. And then yeah, there was just a late 46s, early 47s is what I was aiming for, and never getting into the yellow. I got it red a couple of times, and that's about it. At the front, the rear's blue.
Yeah, I saw you guys, you and Gio fall back. And I was like, oh boy, yeah, they're probably saving quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, the car's better at a full tank. I'm considering running at about 50 litres anyway. I'm running probably 8 litres more than I need in the race, just to have that middle ground, but I think maybe 40 to 50 might actually give me that good feeling later in the stint. Because it's really good for like the first couple of minutes, the first 5 minutes, when you've got 31 litres in the tank. But when you've got low fuel for quality, it's just a pig.
Let's see how we How do we do this time around with the... I guess JT is not as far up as liked. You like coming from the back, though. Get a kick out of it, right?
Did it make a difference at the start?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, because BMW's got a big start before. But if that 50 kilos helped them start as well, that'd be good.
Even just for keeping the power down?
Yeah, just making that first 200 meters a little bit more difficult. Or slower.
With 5 minutes on the board, is everybody good to go forward? Do we have anybody stepped away from the computer?
I'm good.
If you're not here, say something.
I will give to 3 minutes to go.
There's an invisible wall on the outside of the pit entrance. If you miss the cones, there's a wall after that.
Yeah, I think that's what Adrian was calling out.
Yeah, that's what I said when I was practicing my pit entry. Is yeah, if you don't stay on the assigned lane, there's something on the left hand side you hit.
This will be interesting. It's going to be the Craig and Carl show at the front. See what they can do. Jason and Brett right behind.
Patience.
Seconds forward. Someone's practicing some starts, I see. So, is everybody ready to go? Go ahead and move this thing forward.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Get your setups, load them up, make them hot. Six Fords. So 4 BMWs, a Peugeot, and a Volvo. Oh, and a Vectra, of course. I haven't decided what I'm going to switch to. I'm torn between the Volvo and Vectra. 10 seconds. Grab your stuff, get your gear, hit drive, hold the brake. Remember, we'll go single file as we pull off and do the formation lap. Give yourself some room to weave about, hold the brakes, all that fun stuff, and drag them on. Leaders, you may go ahead and proceed on.
Craig.
Yeah, I'm going.
Hoping 8 o'clock would be a little bit more morning-like. Oh, wow. Side you're lined up on. Take it easy as you line up on your arrow. Complete spot. Stop. Brake. What's going on back there?
Lifted off at the wrong time.
Yeah, sometime. All right, good luck, everybody. And across the line. Yeah. Well, that was pretty wild, everybody.
Yeah, it was fun.
Alfredo, did I bump you?
I'm not sure. I'm checking now.
Okay, because you were way slower. I locked up, and I slid sideways, and then I look in my mirror to see where was Scar, and when I looked, you went around. You were already gone, and I didn't feel anything in the car.
Oh, that's okay. I will check and I will let you know. Thank you.
Okay.
Dave, there was some good racing there.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That was fun.
I don't know who was on the inside the last couple of turns. Poor Carl, man. I was sandwiched in the middle, just getting bumped back and forth, and Carl ended up on the outside of the track coming out of the last turn.
Yeah, there's a bit of that where it'd be like 3 wide all of a sudden, and I was just sitting back and watching it, saying like, well,
You weren't
it's
sitting
popcorn.
back all the way. You weren't sitting back half the way because the first few laps I was watching Scar and you were trying to go through the melee there, and it was thou shall not pass. It was so funny. You couldn't get anywhere.
No, it was mostly I was just watching out just to see if anyone was going to get sideways in the middle of the track, and it happened a couple times.
Scar, did you turn Brett around?
I'm not sure if I did when he went off track the final time. I know that I didn't touch him then, but I'm not sure if I did early on. I think I touched one of the Bastoff BMWs early on and got some front end damage, but I didn't spin them.
Yeah, because Brett, what happened to you last year?
In the last turn, Scar.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the ultimate bottleneck where some of us go in faster than others, and everybody wants to keep a lot of momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, near the end, Brett, at the inside of the 2 right corners before the backstretch, you went in the dirt on the right.
Oh yeah. That was an over rotation thing there.
Oh, okay, so you didn't hit
It was
each other.
incredible how
Well,
tight the field was there. I go off for 10 seconds and everybody's gone by. I'm in the back of the pack again already.
yeah, the caliber was good.
Yeah. Great competition. I need more speed.
Well, this, like we were saying before, the track is so wide. I mean, it's very easy to see everybody kind of get into
especially
those.
for those cars that are accelerating better. I can't. They just drive right past me on the front stretch. I'm like, dude, I'm winding it out the best I can.
Yeah, but now you're 50.
You had no hope. I could get a run on somebody out of the corner, and it was hopeless in a straight line. And I had
well, you can
no
make
way.
up for it with your skills, I think, but I can't.
But everybody
I need
had
more
50
oomph.
kilogram.
Like the Vauxhalls and the Audis were just walking away from me.
Yeah.
But is only JT or all the Beamers at 50 kilogram?
It was
all of us.
Oh, okay. So for JT it's okay, but for the other guys maybe a little less. I kept him in. Yeah, I kept him in fourth all most of the first race. He got close, 0.7 second or 0.6 second at a certain point, but
There's some really good battles both races. Definitely appreciate the clean racing.
Yeah. Oh man, Oliver Day. It looks like who's that? They tagged Alfredo. Race 1 there.
Oh, I think that was Mac.
I was tagged from behind, so I got pushed into Alfredo.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So who's the culprit?
A lot of us.
Another bottleneck.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate because it was that Mac behind him just just gave him a little bit of a nudge, and he was just right on the edge of braking, and it was just enough that he just barely got to his bumper. Yeah, because Alfredo was trying to keep from taking out Scar as he was coming around the corner. So he was checking up a little bit more than he probably would have.
Ross, are you sharing your screen?
Yeah, share the
Oh
screen.
no, sorry, I'm not used to. Hang on.
Audiences.
Yeah.
Good run there early, Jason. You were pulling away good until those tires got worn down.
Yeah. Or Jason.
That front wheel drive is real handy coming out of the turn. Going in, another story.
Hmm.
Who are we on here? Boop. Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brett. Yeah, that was fun. I couldn't get my push to talk to work for a second. It was good racing. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, man.
Didn't have the tires, and both races they just fell off. It needed more setup, probably.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the car had the power. As long as the tires had the grip, you were doing good. But I could tell they were just dropping off on you.
Yeah, I was using up the front a lot.
Everyone looked pretty good through the OZ besides that first little bit. What happened to Adrian here on the shaky cam? Whoa. What was back there?
No, Mac got a little bit of wheel spin.
I accidentally shifted it into first.
Oh.
Ah.
Oops.
That would do it.
Yeah, money shifts are bad in these things.
Yeah. Tight little 2 liters all wound up.
It's notorious for the E36s.
Even in this format?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the gearbox.
Oh, is it?
Do they normally run as 2.5s? Like in SCCA and...
Oh, I have no idea.
Wait, this is lap 2?
Yeah, these are all 2 liters.
No, this is lap 2 or lap 1?
This is coming to the end of lap 1.
What, are you sharing something?
Yeah.
The screen.
So I kept you behind me for the whole race. I love ballast.
It'll probably be adjusted. I'll probably take it down to like 35. I mean, knowing that this is a... I mean, this did suit the front wheel drives a bit better. I mean, I was able to save a little bit more on the tire for that second race. Like the first one, the fronts were just all tore up. I didn't have any kind of turn in.
And I was running much quicker second race than first race.
You're a fast learner.
Yeah.
What happened to JT?
There he is, right there.
It's behind me. All race long.
Yeah.
Give him a chance. He'll catch you.
I thought something something happened to you early on.
Oh, just when that turn 2 incident.
Ah.
I just had a car completely remove his brakes and roll backwards while I was trying to avoid him.
Gotcha.
I saw that.
Middle of the race, JT. You were outside the Dunlap chicane. You went far.
Really?
Yeah, there was something happened during the chicane, lap 2, I think, or 3, and you just like went like way far. I was turning right for the last apex, and you were like, "Where is he going?" You were like way left, way left,
Probably
way
trying
left.
different speeds.
No, there is some. Did you have contact at the first chicane?
Only at the very start.
Yeah, so maybe that was it. No, race 2.
Race 2. Oh, race 2. I had contact with Adrian there.
Let's go take a look.
Yeah, because
he dropped out early, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because what is it? It's not worth the effort, man. Can you do a good Adrian, Ross?
Oh, what is I feel like it's unfair, hitting somebody after they had a rough go at it.
No, when he crashed out, then he abandoned. Like he crashed, he didn't crash out. He just probably damaged the car, and then he abandoned.
Yeah, it looked like he had a few pretty good lunges through the first bit. Although I can't say for sure because I was just watching from my perspective. So before I do that, let me go and pop this over here and make sure I go kaboop.
Ooh, I'm getting terrible.
Sorry, I was alt tabbing. Those engines sound a bit deep and rumbly. Who's coming off the line here, trying to sneak away?
Oh, Oliver. Sorry for the squeeze going into turn 2 here.
Ooh, to me? I just assumed you're
Oliver.
Oh.
I thought he was going to be a little bit more to the right, so I went down the inside, and that was not the case.
And here we are from the other side of France. Oh, that's a big lunge from back. A little bumper nipping, all pretty good though. That's an excellent touring car start.
It lasted long. With 2 cars abreast most of the lap.
Yeah.
It was just a wall of cars.
Yeah, I was just watching Ross and going, right, just follow
Yeah,
the
same,
follow the pink star.
same thing as but then again, I said even if they go away, they go away. That's all. I'm not crashing. I'm not crashing in this one.
Yeah, he's.
Don't do that. You make me busy.
Sorry.
He's outbreaking from Timbuktu, and yeah, it's not the first time.
Wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was, but probably shouldn't have been that far back. Who's this next to me?
I can almost count
yeah, that's
the
right,
pixels
Dave.
there, buddy. We need to get you a faster GPU or something.
It's because of the overlay stuff. When you pop that up or like you alt tab and do things, because it's the Discord thingamajig, the thing that does, because it's pulling from the CPU.
Right,
and
but even the YouTube video is a little bit sketchy sometimes.
Oh, the YouTube's running off a different. Oh, hey there.
Okay, this is your personal.
Go back to Adrian.
Oh, hold on.
This is, like I was saying, this is the ultimate bottleneck, that next to last turn. Oh my God!
Yeah, and so he forced the other car to go wide, and that's what caused the 3 hit.
Where's the? Sorry, everybody. Didn't mean to make you dizzy here. Where's the behind the car thing? Is that not?
It's insert. No, page up.
I don't have page up.
Page up, page down.
Yeah, I don't have it. I just have. I mean, it should be on driving or on board.
Oh, okay, see
There you
there.
go.
On board.
So we're coming around here and.
Back off a car.
Yeah, I mean, that one looks. Man.
Is that what you call touring car racing?
Oh yeah. This is paint exchange at its best.
I was okay until you put the brakes on.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Looks like on that one, Carl got the short end of the stick.
He did.
Yeah, I got shoved off the track, but
Yeah, it doesn't turn when you have somebody here in the corner, and the guy in the front doesn't turn either because you're pushing his rear.
Yeah, your CG changes instantly.
And I thought there was another one coming up here. I guess
Yeah,
it's on the
go
next
back to
lap.
Adrian.
Oops, sorry. There you go. Yeah, I do remember this. He was getting a bit nippy on you too. Whoa. Did that car just...
Lost it under braking.
Looks like Alfredo's
No, no.
up with,
Yeah, no, JT pushed him.
I clipped him, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Adrian was dive bombing and I had to get out of the way.
That is such a tight turn. If you knock off your balance, and that's how I rotated, did it on my own. It's a spinaroo.
Yeah. That was pretty good car control up above here by Alfredo.
Yeah, he kind of saved that one.
Let's see what JT sees. I saw that one happen.
That
it was
was
coming.
cool.
That was the only result other than the gravel.
Okay, I'll take the other side.
Yeah. Oh.
No, that was Adrian.
Yeah.
And that's Alfredo?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was up ahead chasing Jason.
Did that catch anybody else?
Nope.
It's just poor Alfredo. Yeah, yeah.
You can get away with that sort of touch with a front-wheel drive car.
And then back to me.
Rear-wheel drive, not advanced.
I could
on.
feel it with it
Let's
when,
see what
when
happens to Scar
Adrian
Pope here.
tapped me, but I was able to.
It's a better view from me. Well, I guess you can down Scar.
We'll see both. Don't worry. I know it's coming. Wow. Yeah.
Well, no, yeah. Come back. Come back. I remember that. I got
Well, where are you?
This one untangled quicker than the first race.
Oh, yeah. There's Jill. We'll see what you saw.
Fun fact, I think it also featured the removal of brakes.
I'm coming out of the Dunlop chicane. Boom. Yeah. You had no business there.
I disagree, but
No.
To be fair, I didn't have a right to the corner.
No, you didn't have the right to the corner
But
yet.
I slowed down and I had it so I would have stayed on the inside. I made it as obvious as possible, and
Oh. Unfortunately, he just picked the wrong way there.
That's about the time he probably got fed up and left.
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to roll off, and he just saw Oliver coming over that way at the last second.
Yeah, well, yeah. He wasn't on the track anymore.
No.
So, smooth. When you get the exit of this is just right, the rotation just right, because you're just at the right speed and you can punch out of there.
Yeah, it's a funny feeling.
Field is still pretty packed.
Yeah, it was nuts. I was braking too early there. I figured it out too late in the race to try to do anything with the old
I
tires.
almost punted you twice.
Yeah, but you know, Alonso and me were buddies.
I was wondering where you were, Scar, because you were behind me, basically, I guess, up till that the Adrian JT incident.
Yeah, I had to check up there, and I ended up there instead of behind you and JT, basically. There was a point where I got front end damage on that first couple of laps as well, and I wasn't able to get out of the 147s at all during the race.
Yeah. I'll admit, when I saw JT get into Adrian coming up here, and I was like, oh, bye. I thought Adrian was just going to get a tap and swing out, and he'd just catch it, and battling would carry on. And so when
He's
he was
done it
sitting
before.
sideways. Well, yeah, I mean, that's usually what'll end up happening. I'm wondering if it's just because he was side loaded and, you know, just in a different phase. But like JT said, I mean, probably would have been a good one to kind of catch for him.
I was so happy during that moment. I was doing good laps, and I got away from Alfredo and then everybody.
Now, where is he?
I
guess he's still back there, huh?
Who?
Alfredo.
Alfredo? Well, he's 4 or 5 car lengths.
Yeah.
Let's
see. So it took about close to 10 minutes before we were starting to kind of spread out proper. Oh, that was a good one with Jason.
Yeah, he was trying to be competitive, but, you know, give space.
Yeah, he was doing great. I could tell that he had definitely worked his car.
He was working as hard as he could. This turn right here was hard for him. Entry on this turn was hard for him after a while.
Kind of poked there, and
it would stutter. Literally, the front end would skip.
And just made it by. It's got that blue on the. Whoa! Hey there.
That's me.
Everybody
Little
sliding.
love bites, yeah. Poor Scar's just like, these cars in my way.
I had a good run through the first part of that corner as well.
Yeah, I was able to save it, luckily. Just to spin it on the next lap, I think it was.
Whoa! Well, was that Gilles and? Whoa!
Whoa there!
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Come back. Come back. I pass you, Brett. It's on speed on the straight. I passed you.
It's like you outrode both of us.
But I didn't have the right line. The car got squirrely. I was way too fast. Wee. And then I waited. But then Scar passed, the opportunist.
Oh, always waiting in the wings.
Yeah, I was just like, well, if I stick close.
This is one of the most interesting turns. It feels off camber at first, and then when you get into the apex, you can dig in.
Yeah. No tilt construction here.
I was pissed.
Why? Oh, just because of Scar getting the freebie.
No, because I fucked up my braking at the first corner. Well, the second corner. And because it's I was finally moving forward.
Mac back there with some. Yeah, Jason's really. He was having to fight through. That was like what it was for me on the last few laps, where it would not go in. It said, nope, I'm gonna go straight. Almost like the wheel alignment was
You're
just.
getting front wheel drive plow again.
I mean, it felt like it was just suddenly there, like instantly on the last few laps. That's a nice shot.
Yeah, go ahead. Screeny.
Yeah.
This is where Scar just says later, dude.
Pushing. Is that you up in front of him? Oops.
Yeah.
Going back. There we go. I guess we were already on you.
It's very.
Volvo corners like it's got outriggers or something.
Whee! That was a big mistake. And no, Fredo is a.
Back in it.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure JT and Oliver are up there having a right old time. while
Yeah,
this is
Oliver
happening.
never let me get away.
Yeah, kind of like what I thought. When they were doing the testing stuff, Daniel and Becky were pushing because they're like, based off of all this. Even Jerry was like, yeah, you probably want to do like 50. It's like, really, guys, 50?
Whoopee!
Where did they test at?
I believe it was at Saxon Ring and here. And I can't remember the other one.
Very different tracks.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
I don't know how, I don't know when, but Alfredo.
Man, this is good fighting back here. You guys
Oh yeah,
are a right old race.
Yeah.
The next lap, it gets
So-
interesting out of that hairpin this lap.
Okay, I'm gonna lean on Alfredo at the top of two, at the top of the Dunlop chicane on the right hand side. See, we're side by side. I go in, and I'm gonna lean on him there. Bad. It was cool. It was. I just barely leaned on them, and his rear end just moved a few inch. And
Matt keeps bouncing off the ground. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You're just biting his bumper. Man, you're still getting a lot of that. Oh. Nice on his back end.
So we'll see if I touch him, or did he spin all by himself?
Whoa!
I can't watch that one.
Yeah.
I'll come back. Was
Well,
it
let's
next
go watch
week
that
we
again.
drive the real Le Mans?
Yeah.
You went outside.
Thanks
You
a
went
lot.
outside.
Hope I didn't mess you up, Scar.
That's so good. I had to stop, but I don't think I got damage or hit you. Looks like I did on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I had the regular damage, but the car still drove as good as before. That was just an error on my part. I'm gonna give it another go in the Porsche at the real Le Mans track.
So at corner.
Yeah, the real Le Mans where we're flat out even longer. Old school.
Man, look at Jason pushing bad. That looks like it's a handful. Oh, he's just
And
getting
then off track.
beat around.
Okay.
You see, catch you up here.
No, so it's the lap after. What did I do in that corner? I lost him. Brake check.
Oh, wow, yeah, you're swimming around some of these turns.
I was trying everything I got without crapping the tire, getting good exit all the time. And so it might be this one that he spins in front of me. I had to lock up not to hit him at the apex.
Is this Alfredo?
No,
In front of you?
yeah, but it's not this lap. The lap after something because it's not long.
Max having a good fight back there. There's Scar scraping his face on the ground.
It won't turn.
It's so odd to see after all the other races we've had where the BMW is struggling off some of the corners here.
Oh, the 50 kilogram showed. A nice entry.
Yeah, this is definitely a front-wheel drive track because I think I did a 47 on the final lap, so I was in the 47s for most of the race.
I see. I felt there was a couple areas where the BMW could have the edge.
Yeah, definitely. It's just I agree. I think the ballast ended up being a little bit too much,
Okay, so what's happening?
at least here.
Am I getting an IRR?
What, here?
Yeah.
If you want, I could submit one.
Whoa!
So many position did I touch him? Because I locked up, and I thought I was okay.
Let's watch those tires lock. Yeah, look at that back end.
Oh, I'm sliding 4-wheel drift there. I'm fully locked.
Like
He's way slower than I am.
There's Scar back there doing the same. Everybody's having a good old time.
We would need another view than that to see if I hit him.
Ah, sorry, none of them exist.
Yeah. Bumper. You had the swing arm. Now we're locked up. Okay. I think I touched.
Let's watch it in full speed. I mean, if you got him, that was like the most gentle of breaths on the back of him. I don't even know. Like, let's see the attitude of his car as he's going around, if he's actually. God, let's watch from his.
And you would have to turn around. You would have to turn with the arrows.
What do you mean? The camera?
Yeah. So your arrows don't turn the.
So he's coming in.
No, that's too jerky.
That's really hard to tell. I mean, it almost looks like it, but like I said, I mean, you're barely breathing on him.
I'll have to check. How was the pass for these two guys?
I don't think Oliver got by JT.
No, JT got past Oliver.
Are you asking, like, when did that happen?
Yeah.
Oh, I got by opening lap because I squeezed down the inside and lifted the brake.
Oh, okay.
Sent him into the grandstands.
Okay, and you.
I did no such.
Yeah, just kidding.
Okay, you both went through the field. Okay, you both went through the field.
Man, where are you?
Yeah. I'm that BMW up ahead.
Oh wait,
You're gonna have to go back further.
That's too much work.
Oh, it's okay if it's at the beginning. I thought you was.
Oh, this great jockeying for position.
If you do go back to that start, I'd love to see the outside view though.
Which one?
Me and Oliver.
At the start.
This or like trackside?
Yeah, this. Unless you can zoom out just slightly more.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I don't have that thing loaded. Oh, bonk.
Okay, you turned into his door. Okay.
Yeah, that's on me. Hi, Mac.
I'm not so worried about that.
Yeah, it's like, whoa.
I like that you stayed in it though. Unfortunately, you had this long left-hander.
And Matt keep
Generally,
doing the outside line.
it's rather impressive for the most part on the all the BMWs being able to handle some of the various interactions.
Oh.
Oliver really thought about giving him a return to serve. And just
No, I was just wondering what was going on because that was 2 corners and 2 giant dive bombs.
yeah.
So it means you're slow in entry.
Well, no. I could have hit the guy in front of me to go faster on that one.
No, it was freight train Adrian.
And the freight trade. What?
Sorry, Oliver, you just don't understand BTCC yet.
Well, I thought I learned from the first 2.
There you
Yeah, that was a pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely held it through that one. Ah, very nice.
Anyways, fun racing, folks. I'm gonna head
Yep.
out. Good night.
Have a good one, man.
Good night.
Yeah.